Welcome to English literature class, my dear students of class 9th. Now I am going to start the story A Horse and Two Goats, chapter number 3. A Horse and Two Goats, written by R.K. Narayan. So, just I am going to give you some idea about the story A Horse and Two Goats. The story A Horse and Two Goats is about misunderstanding between an Indian named Muni who lived in a small village, Kritam, and an American businessman. He was a foreigner, American businessman. In the book it is written Red Man or American businessman. Muni is an old poor man who lives with his wife in a small South Indian village, Kritam. In the story, Muni played the important role. This is the important role he played. You can say the role of protagonist. He was the protagonist, main character, who played the main character, protagonist, Muni. What role Muni had played in this story, you will know. So, first of all, you open the story, chapter number 3, and put your fingers on it and try to understand. Just I am going to explain the story. Of the 700,000 villages, means there were 700,000 villages. Of the 700,000 villages, dotting, spread out the map of India. In the map of India, of the 700,000 villages, Kritam was probably the teeniest. Kritam was the teeniest. Tiny, teeniest. Superlative degree has used by the author R.K. Narayan. Kritam was very smallest, probably the teeniest, smallest, indicated on the district survey map by a microscopic dot. It means the village Kritam was the smallest one out of 700,000 villages. Kritam was the smallest one. But its size did not prevent its giving itself the grandiose name Kritam. Grandiose means large and impressive, pompous. There was no effect of that this village Kritam was the teeniest. No problem. Which meant in Tamil coronet. Coronet. Kritam means coronet in Tamil. Which meant in Tamil coronet. Kritam means. or crown. Though it was very small village, but it has its importance on the brow of the subcontinent. The village consisted of less than 30 houses. In that village, Kritam, the village Kritam consisted of less than 30 houses. Means there were 30 houses in that village. Only one of them built with brick. All the houses were made of thatch and bamboo, straw and bamboo, but only one of them out of 30 houses, only one of them built with brick and cement, means pakka house. You know kacha house and pakka house. So only one of them built with brick and cement. Painted a brilliant yellow, that house. The house which was built with brick and cement, it was painted a brilliant yellow color. Yellow. It was painted yellow and blue all over. Yellow and blue all over, with gorgeous carvings, lovely, beautiful carvings of gods and gargoyles, decorated, carved on it balustrade, means terrace, and blue all over, with lovely carving of gods. And gargoyles, decorated, carved on its balustrade, on its terrace. It was known as the big house. That house, which was only one in that village out of 30 houses, it was known as the big house. It was known. The other houses, 29 houses, distributed in 4 streets. Were generally of bamboo thatch. All 29, rest of 29 houses were made of bamboo thatch, straw, mud, and other unspecified, unknown material. Unspecified, unknown material. Muni's was the last house. The important role is of Muni in this story. Muni's house was the last house in the 4th street. Beyond which stretched the fields. After that, there was only field. That was the last house. Muni's house was the last house in the 4th street. And after that, there were only fields. In his prosperous days, when he was very rich, now he is poor. Muni is at present poor, but once upon a time he was a rich man. In his prosperous days, when he was rich, Muni had owned a flock of 40 sheep. He had 40 sheep, a flock of 40 sheep, and goats, and sallied forth every morning, driving the flock to the highway a couple of miles away. Every morning, driving the flock he used to drive the flock to the highway a couple of miles away, 2 miles away from his house. There he would sit on the pedestal of a clay statue. The statue was made of mud. There he would sit near the bypass, near the highway. He would sit on the pedestal of a clay statue. The statue was made of clay, mud, of a horse. Of a horse. The statue was of a horse. While his cattle grazed around, he used to sit there on the pedestal while his all 40 sheep grazed around. He carried a crook at the end of a bamboo pole and snapped foliage from the avenue trees to feed his flock. He used to bring some crook at the end of the bamboo pole and grab foliage, a bunch of foliage from the street, from avenue trees to feed his flock. He also gathered faggots, a bunch of sticks and dry sticks, bundled them. He used to make them bundle and carried them home for fuel at sunset. He also gathered faggots, a bunch of dry sticks, bundled them. He used to make the bundle and carried them home for fuel to burn and cook the food for fuel at sunset. His wife lit the domestic fire at dawn. His wife lit the domestic fire at dawn, boiled water in a mud pot, as they were very poor. So they have no good food, tasty food to eat. She boiled water in a mud pot, threw into it a handful of millet flour. Threw into it in boiled water. Threw into it a handful of millet flour, added salt, and gave him his first nourishment for the day. Very important line. Each and every line are very important. So you must pay attention. What things, what item, what things, or what nourishment for the day in the breakfast Muni's wife used to give him. That was this thing she used to make and give to Muni for his first nourishment, means first breakfast. Boiled water in a mud pot, threw into it a handful of millet flour, added salt, and gave him his first nourishment. When he started out, Muni, she would put in his hand a packed lunch. She would put in his hand a packed lunch. Once again the same millet. Once again the same millet cooked into a little ball. which he could swallow with a raw onion at midday. He could swallow. Swallow. Why swallow word is written? He did not have any interest to eat or to take such type of food, but as he was very poor, so he had no money at all to eat good food, which he could swallow with a raw onion at midday. His fortunes had declined gradually. Downfall. His fortunes, you know that he was very rich, but at present he is very poor. His fortunes had declined gradually. What happened? Gradually, unnoticed. He was unable to notice it, and he became very poor. From a flock of 40 sheep, which he drove into a pen at night, pen where the flock, the sheep used to live, the house of all 40 sheep is called pen here. From flock of 40 which he drove into a pen at night, his stock had now come down. His stock had now come down, declined. Downfall has started. To the 2 goats. Only at present he had 2 goats out of 40 total animals, sheep or goats or other animals. Total there were 40, but at present only 2 goats left, which were tethered to the trunk of a drumstick tree, which were connected, which were tied to the trunk of a drumstick. Drumstick is what? A plant of the mustard family. A plant of a mustard family. Were tethered to the trunk of a drumstick tree, which grew in front of his hut. The drumstick tree was the drumstick tree grew in front of his hut, and from which occasionally Muni could shake down drumsticks. He used to hold its trunk and shake it forcefully, and Muni could shake down some drumsticks. He used to tie the 2 goats with the trunk of that drumstick. This morning he got 6. This morning he got 6 drumsticks. He carried them in with a sense of triumph. He carried them like with a sense of victory, like he has become victorious. He carried them in with sense of triumph, victory, with happiness. He brought it, although no one could say precisely, exactly who owned the tree. The tree was in front of his house, but he did not plant it. He himself did not know who was the owner of that drumstick tree. Although no one could say precisely, exactly who owned the tree, who was the owner of the tree, it was his now. because he lived in its shadow. It was his because he lived in its shadow. He lived in that tree's shadow, in the shadow of drumstick tree. And what happens after that, you will study in my next video. Thank you so much, students.